How you doing today? My name is Dave. I'm your host. You're listening to the last podcast, where the first shall be last and the last shall be first. If this is your first time listening, welcome. I hope you enjoy the show. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you continue to see tips, ideas, and value from listening to this podcast that will benefit you one way or another. Now, today I'm just going to talk about a few benefits from work for walking. For those of you who don't really like to walk, if you might be a little overweight, and you don't even have to be overweight, but walking, there is a great deal of benefits to walking. And I just want to go over one. For instance, we all know walking at least 20 to 30 minutes a day will help improve your overall health. But we're going to start with one, okay? And I'm going to start with the big one. It's live longer. Yes, there's been recent studies that it's been linked to living longer by walking. And I'm not just talking about walking for a few minutes. I'm generally talking about getting your walk on for at least 20 to 40 minutes a day. And you're doing different types of walking. You're going to be doing a little slow walking. You're going to do brisk walking. And you're going to probably find yourself a hill just for a little incline. And it helps get the heart beat up and the heart pressure and pumps the blood. You definitely want to get that going. So today, I hope you guys, if you don't walk, I hope you consider walking, because walking is another benefit. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. You can walk in your house in circles. You can walk outside around the block or just the block just to get started. And if you're not accustomed to walking, because believe me when I tell you, I was one of those people who would walk from the front door to my car and be out of breath and be sweating like if I hadn't worked out for at least 30 minutes. So if you're like that, if you were like me, and I'm still not far from that, not by a long shot, but I do walk. I have lost a lot of weight, but I can stand to lose about another 60, 70 pounds. I think another benefit is, that's it right there, weight loss. If you get at least 30 minutes of walking and you can mix it up, incline or brisk walking and walk slow. If you mix it up, it's a great way to start losing some weight. Now, you got to do other things in there to drop more weight as well, like start being conscious of what you're eating, because it's like more of what you're eating to lose weight. So you have to watch what you're eating, and you'll be better off losing a little more weight. And another benefit is also if you're a diabetic, to lower your diabetes, or even if you don't have diabetes, to lower the risk, I would say, of diabetes, is to walk at least 30 minutes a day, every day. And to walk 30 minutes is really nothing. It is hard in the very beginning, because for me, I'm not going to lie, just walking for like 10 minutes was like a stretch. But eventually you build up to it. So if you're not able to walk for 30 minutes when you first start, hey, look, start with 1 minute. Walk for the 1 minute. And if you're okay with the 1 minute, of course, walk for the 2. But if you can walk for 5 minutes, start with 5. It's a great way to get yourself in the habit of starting to walk every single day. And as you get accustomed to walking, you would be able to increase your time. So that is a good thing. And you know what? Another benefit, there is no learning curve. Everybody knows how to walk. So it's not something you got to pick up a book and do. You can basically just go out your door and just walk to the mailbox or walk back and forth to the mailbox. If you can get your mail from the mailbox, hey, that's a walk. Now add more steps to that walk. That's all basically I'm saying. So, and while you're walking, remember before you start your walk, try to do a little stretching so you don't hurt yourself. Walking also does benefit you by if you socialize with other people, sponsor a walk. You can do something like that. So there's benefits to, especially if you're a lonely person and you live alone, start walking with other people, or even sponsor a walk. You can do that, and it'll give you a little more benefits besides a drop in the weight, exercising. It'll give you an idea and a way to talk with others, and that will stimulate your mind and your brain as well. So start walking with other people. It gives you an opportunity to socialize with others, and you'll probably learn a great deal just by talking with others. What another benefit is for walking, and this is one of the reasons why I started walking, besides being overweight, was it'll help prevent heart issues. So walking will definitely help you prevent heart issues. And it's been studies. You want to go look, you can Google that all day long. You'll know that what I'm telling you is true. To help reduces heart issues. And especially if you're a real heavy set person, to start walking, I tell you right now, it's a great thing to do, and it doesn't cost you any money. So that's the beauty of it. What else could you say about? So I would say another benefit is for those who are not overweight. It's a great way to stay healthy, stay slim, and it's a great way to increase your exposure of not being overweight. So that's a good benefit right there. It also helps with the mind. It helps with creativity. Helps clear your mind. When you're out there walking, you get to think. Now, some people want to walk with music. That's great. But if you don't want to walk with music, I tell you, it's a great way to clear your mind, clear your thoughts, and start getting clarity about other things within your life that you would like to do. So walking has a great deal of benefits when it comes to that as well. So what other benefits can you do or get from actually walking? I know there's a lot of people who walk every day. I try to get 2 miles in a day. And I used to walk 3 miles a day. And that's what I'm trying to get back to. If I can walk at least 3 miles a day, that would be great. And that's my level. A lot of people walk more than that. Some people walk less than that. But walking, also, one of the benefits of walking, I believe, you can have a great deal of fun, depending on you. Now, if you can't, that's on you. You have to find something fun about walking. Some people think, oh, I gotta go take a walk. That's the wrong way to think about it. You got to say, you know what? Oh, I can't wait to go take a walk, because it's your mindset. You have to change your mindset and change your perspective on walking. You can't say, oh man, I gotta go take a walk to lose the weight. You're just not gonna want to do it no more. Now, if you turn it around and say, oh, I can't wait to go out there and walk for at least 30 minutes. I'm going to help me drop some weight. I'm going to get in shape, make my heart healthier. Now, when you start talking the benefits of doing something like that, then you're more apt to get out there and start walking. Another benefit is, I would say, it will probably improve your immunity. Because I don't know if you remember that a lot of people who, if you sit around, for me, I know for a fact, when I sit around and I don't perspire a great deal, I wind up with colds. I'll be susceptible to all sorts of flus or bugs or whatever the case may be. So exercising and walking is a form of exercising. So it'll help improve your risk, your immunity against and ward off colds and stuff like that. It'll just get you healthier. So that's a real good thing. I read one time that one of the benefits of walking was it cuts down on sugar cravings. But I'm gonna be honest with you, if you ever see that online and you read it, that I walk every day, and that has not done that for me. I always crave sugar, and for some reason, I really crave sugar at night. And I read one more time. I read why I crave sugar a long, long time ago, but I totally forgot. And as I'm talking to you today on this podcast, I just remembered that there is a reason why we crave sugar at night, and it has to do with the unbalance of our diet. And of course, I know my diet is real bad. You know, I'll eat, let's say, salads in a day and sometimes, but at night, I'm going to eat about 5 to 6 cookies. And if anybody know me, I've been eating cookies every night for almost 10 years. So I've stopped and tried different types of cookies, but it never fails. So I realize, okay, until I find me a solution for my sweet tooth, and I would say if I would not give in to the sweets at night, then I probably would change. But until then, I guess I'm just going to have to deal with the sweets. So what is another benefit of walking? It helps improve mental health, and it helps the cognitive factory in our mind. And believe me, I could tell you right now, I don't know too much about that part, because the older I get, the more forgetful I am. And if walking helps improve our cognitive part of our brain, hey, well, it's not working on my end. Maybe on yours, but it's not working on mine. So I could tell you those are a couple of benefits that that you can get from walking. And when you sweat and when you perspire, you're getting a lot of impurities out of your body that way as well. So when you walk, it gives you an opportunity to perspire. And that's basically what you want to do. You want to really get the heart rate up, and you want to perspire. And if you're not doing any of those things, then you need to increase your walk, your speed, or you need to increase incline or something. That means that the walk that you're doing is okay, but it can be, you can improve upon that walk. So again, my name is Dave, and those are just a couple of thoughts and benefits I had. If you walk 30 minutes a day, it's a great benefit for you to go ahead and do that. Now, if you could check out my blog for trying to get fit, it's Motivated to Be Fit. And it's a WordPress blog, so you can take a look at that, and you can see my journey of me dropping weight. And you can see that I was 305 pounds, and I've kept at least 40 pounds off. So I don't want to go back there, and I don't think I'll ever go back there. But again, my name is David, and you're listening to the last podcast, where the first shall be last and the last shall be first. If you want to get in contact with me, reach out to me. It's the last podcast 443 at gmail.com. Until tomorrow, or until today's Wednesday, so I will not have a podcast tomorrow. But please tune in for Poetry Friday. Remember, Friday is where we take one of our favorite poems and just read it to you. So go ahead and tune in for that. I would love for you guys to tell me what you think about the poetry and so on and so forth. Again, have a great day. Until Friday, peace.